Hey, you're watching Scalibur 9, and I shall be taking a personality test. Um, so, now let's get started. It's a free personality test. I think you should use it. I searched it online. So yeah. Do I enjoy vibrant social events with loads of people? Um, um, this one. I often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Neutral. Plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas. Uh, no. You often think about what you should have said in conversation long after. Yeah. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is support them emotionally, not try to solve the problem. People can rarely upset you. You often rely on other people. Definitely. If you have a temporary put your plans on hold, you make sure it's your top priority. No. If I put them on hold, I put them on hold for a long time. You rarely worry if you make a good impression on someone you met. Disagree? If you would be a challenge, it will be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. You're more of a detail-oriented than a big-picture person. I don't know. You're very affectionate to people you care about. You have a careful methono. I don't know what this word is. I'm just gonna say. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. Neutral. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide. Not really. Looking for a movie to watch, you spend ages browsing catalog. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. Oh hell no. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into their conversation. I agree. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre, yeah. In your opinion, someone's okay to step on others to get ahead of life. Kind of, but it's wrong. Yes, it is. If it's not too bad. You're dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge, of course. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to... Yeah, I do. Definitely. Usually lose interest... Disagree. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. Disagree. Kind of. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy, yeah. I mean, I used to live in Fort Lee, and now I live in Paris. Fort Lee had more hustle and bustle because it's more crowded, and I honestly like that kind of aura better. So, You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. I've never done that. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your rather heart than your head. I listen to my face. No, I use my head because, like, intelligence and good choices. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to study something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. You know what? I usually forgive, but like, wait, I didn't really question it. You usually prefer to get revenge rather than forgive. I usually forgive, unlike my dad. So I do. I forgive most of the time. You often make decisions on a whim. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting, satisfying. Not really, because I like people. I like spending time with people, my friends. I don't really like going out, but like... Yeah, so, time you spend by yourself often is more interesting, satisfying, and people. I don't know. This one. You often put effort into interpreting the real meaning or message of a song or a movie. Not really. I just like disagree. I just like how the movie is. You always know exactly what you want. You rarely think back on choices. Well, actually, you rarely think back on choices you made and wonder. Definitely, because like a lot of things I could have done differently. I do a lot also. When in a public place, do you stick to quieter and less crowded areas? Oh, disagree. I mean, it gets annoying, but like maybe like this one. Tend to focus on present realities. Disagree. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Oh, no. I'm starting to work on a project. I prefer to make as many decisions as possible. No. Because no one listens to me. So I don't bother trying. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will... I don't. It's neutral. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone and find an interesting stretch of conversation. Maybe. You often drift away from daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. Yes, I love daydreaming. It's the best thing in the world. You look after yourself. And others come second. Neutral. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine. The hell did I just say? Routine. You usually just end up doing what you feel like a given moment. Yes. Because I don't have a routine. Your mood can change very quickly. Maybe like a little bit less. You often contemplate the reasons, yes. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. Not really. You have got detail. I mean, like, it's kind of wishy-washy. I'm only 11. So, not really. You really dwell. Spending time in dynamic atmosphere with a lot of people around you quickly makes you feel drained and need a getaway. Disagree. I love people. You see yourself as more of a realist than a visionary. Neutral. find it easy to empathize with a person who has gone through something you never have. Neutral. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than... I don't know. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yes. After a long, exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. Debate. Yeah. You frequently find yourself wondering how technology could have changed everyday life. Sometimes. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before. No, I don't. I do, but still a little bit less. You still honor the commitments you have, even if you have a change of heart. No, I mean neutral. You rarely feel insecure. So these are my actions. I'm an extrovert. Okay. I'm intuitive. Feeling. Turbulent. Okay. This is my thingy. Okay, I'm apparently an extroverted. More than introverted. I'm intuitive more than observant. The traits determine how we make decisions and cope with emotions. Feeling. This trait reflects our approach to work prospecting. The trait underpins turbulence. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's gonna be the video. You should take this test. I don't know if it's true or not. I've actually taken a bunch of these tests, actually. And they all, So, goodbye. Hopefully, subscribe. And yes.